And good morning, people. Welcome back to Jade Cocoon 2. Water Place 3. Water Place 1 and 2 last time, fairly bland. Nothing really special coming along. My team, though, is starting to take shape, mostly. Still needs a few new additions, though. And a few more power-ups, because, well, everything needs power-ups eventually. Hello, you. Yeah, these things still fall asleep on the drop of a hat. Anyways. This time, though, there is two of them. They're still fairly strong attackers. Their power steel now, I believe it's called, is quite a bit more dangerous than before. However, well, yeah, power steel. They're still slimies. One thing to note about this one, I don't believe we're getting its. I don't believe there's a seed beast for it. I'm not certain, but I believe that one is one of the ones where we will not be seeing its seed beast. Not all. Yeah, the tongue sticking out. I didn't see things that before. Yeah, there are a number of beasts in this game which are sort of bugged. You won't see either the beast itself from an egg, or see a move from a seed beast, even though you fight it and see it used in battle. There is a modded game out there somewhere where you can get both and can get the things that were cut out from the final game, but I'm not using that. I'm using the pure vanilla game, and I believe you need an emulator version to use the complete edition, as it's called. So we won't be seeing absolutely everything. There are going to be a lot of things missing. I believe that seed beast is the first of many. We've already seen this as our quest reward thing. But this one's slightly easier. This one only has Yargis or Vargas. One of the two. It's basically a worse version. Same sort of things as I went through when we faced the Yaga version of it. But that's about it. Again, it's still a slimy, it's still fairly simple to get through. Okay, another set of Galopas defeated. Aha, there you are. This the Penum, oh, what's it called? Model has an amazing skill. This is one of the skills I have am probably going to make a lot of use out of later on. I will get the Seed Beast eventually, but I don't need it right away. But that one has an MP curing skill. You heard that right, MP curing. It doesn't cure your HP, it cures your MP. It is quite expensive, you don't get as much back as you spend on it. But you heal, well, you restore MP for your entire team. I believe later on, when you've merged them enough, you do get your MP back and more. That's how good that skill is, and I will be making use of it. Mel's Elixir free? Mel's Elixir free. I believe this is a healing spot. Yeah. Amazing what you remember when you get into the game again. But going through the ochre vines.
Something smells good.
Kapu late. Come sooner. Can eat.
Oh, food.
Eat? Eat what? Ginui.
Oh.
Huh? Ginui? You eat that stuff? Yummy. Crunchy. Oh, yummy. You're a good catcher. Catch one for Kapu?
Huh? No thanks.
Tomakana. Yummy. Tomakana. You what? Yummy.
No thanks. I'll pass on that too.
No, be polite. Good catcher. Yummy, yummy.
I'm not gonna be polite. No way.
She's trying to be nice, so why don't you have some? It might taste good.
Get out of here. You think so? Then you have some, Nico.
Well, she sort of does live in the forest, so she does need to eat. So I guess Gindui is one of her delicacies.
Kapu, no be polite. Sure, friend. If one eat, say so.
So yeah, I guess you have what you can find. But yeah, Gindui. Anyways, continuing on with our ogre vines. We've got the Keith ball now, we could move on. We've got more things to find though. Another meta mugwort. I really don't need them, and they don't really sell that well.
You're the Gnaw Beast Hunter. Do the Gnaws have unusual attacks?
That's a good question. There are some extraordinary ones. Special attacks that directly reduce mana points, and attacks that drain health points and mana points from the enemy. The battle is won by bringing the enemy health points to 0. So these attacks are powerful.
If the points don't just go away, but actually help the enemy, it feels like a loss in turn.
Oh yeah, you can also inflict mental damage on the enemy beast hunter.
Wow, that's huge. But won't you lose friends?
That's the other side of love. But the stupid men never understand me. I have friends. The Gnaws and the divine beasts have never betrayed me.
Indeed. I think I know why so many Naz are like you.
Yeah, Nars sort of do sort of specialize in MP or yeah, MP things. One takes away MP, one well, they do a bit of both, don't they? There's the MP attack, there's the magic attack, and there's the blocking of special attacks. Yeah. Anyways.
I wonder what they're all doing right now.
Yeah, the Nar Beast Hunters, though, always tend to be a little bit depressed. For some reason. There's a Mel's Elixir 7. Okay. Mel's Elixir 7 are all MP. So, yeah, finding those are quite nice at this point of the game. Although not exactly necessary. No karma in this area, though. Never mind. I've got the karma I need. I've got the karma I want. The Fang Naggin. This isn't the Penum looking thing, is it? No, this is a evolved beast. This is the third evolvement of it. Reason? Titius is a bee attack. Yeah, MP 38. Alone, on its own like it is not that useful. But think of it on, say, a Beast Hunter's amulet. You use attacks, you get MP back. You use attacks, you pretty much have an unlimited supply of mana to work with. And my red opal's back. I would say Titius and its later version are probably one of the best skills in the game. And there we go. So I've now got it available to place onto my formation. And my Gnui is now ready for another evolvement. It's not going to happen for a while. There's a reason for that, but it's mostly I want to do a lot of evolvements at the same time, not just do one. Although getting Medina wouldn't be that bad, would it? Oh well. Anyways, that's water place 3 done. Now it's water place 4, and I need to go and find the boss place so I can avoid it again. Back in a bit. Okay, this one's fairly simple to avoid. Nothing really special in this place that I saw before. There's some more galopas, a couple of chameleon enemies, but that's about it. Yeah, so we've got a few things. Twill Mugwort, that's not too bad. There's the Princess Vine there, and yeah. Wonder if I'll get the Seed Beast for that, or if it's in another of the areas. think it might be in Water Place 3 that you get that Sea Beast, not 4. I guess we'll find out when we actually go through the things. But that one there is the boss. So we're going to avoid that. Only 2 enemies. Has one appeared behind along this line? No, okay. 2 enemies it is. This has a healing spot, which I'm going to make use of now. We know that's the boss, so we've got 2 more ogre vines over here. Let's go into this one first. Og Beast Hunter.
Oh, good timing. Wanna go round?
Sure.
Oh, of course I will.
Good. That's a man. All right, let's go.
Strange finding old beast hunters in Water Forest, isn't it?
Come on, let's fight.
Oh! You got courage. You got guts.
Don't know, but let's do some damage. Aslan for sleep. Okay, you've got 2 sleeps. You don't have any healing though, so I'm not really too worried on that side of things. Okay, so I can still do some damage. And you are now out of MP on your sleep. Excellent. Wow, the mouse. You dodging like a pro. Won't finish you off because you have fairly good defense, but you're still low on MP. Actually, no. Do one more. Okay, you're wide open. You've only got 1 burn hit. Won't be enough to kill my Gnui, so I should be fine here, and miss anyway.
What's that? You call that an attack?
Yes, actually. You know what? He can't actually harm me because I believe he's got enough. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's have my Drak deal some damage before he gives up.
What am I doing?
Losing. And that's my Drak at max life, max level, which is exactly what I wanted to see.
You got it. You're pretty good. I like you. Take this.
And an Og medal, excellent.
This is a proof of beating an Og. Win again, and you get another. I'm not gonna lose next time. Okay, I'll see you around. Oh. Battles, rivals, guts, friendship. I like it.
So we've now got our first Og medal, which is actually quite nice. Not that I'm expecting any good things from the Og medals, but hey, it's something. And okay, wasn't expecting an egg here. But this is the MP draining. Nah. Has quite a lot of health, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Psycho Shot. So now my coup has no MP. That's fine though. These literally cannot hurt me. They cannot get, because they can only do MP attacks. They literally cannot do damage to me unless they just do a basic E attack. To be honest, I'm not really afraid of an E attack. I'm not really afraid of their Psycho attack either, because this is the last thing I've got to do in this forest. So a Gabnak. Nice. So we are done with the water forest, our first little chase through. Nothing really exciting in the water forest. Never really has been. Yeah, the Earth Forest is fairly good. You get lots of experience, there's lots of people with there to fight. Wind Forest is tricky with all the status effects. Fire, you've got a lot of damage dealers that you've got to deal with. Water Forest is just sort of there.
You know, we finished the job we took, but how do we report back?
But we've got this thing.
How's the job going? Going well? I finished. Sorry to make you wait. Really? I'm so glad. Okay, here's your reward. Thank you.
Citron powder received. Reputation up by 8 and more items in the shop. HP back plus books times 3 for some pretty stones. I do have some pretty stones available actually in the storehouse. Let's actually go to the correct place.
Find something good in the...
Yeah, we can now buy Meta Mugworts, Males Elixirs free. We can buy HP back plus books, which 100 HP to friend. So they are better than the original books. So I might want to upgrade them. I've still got the backpack, which I need to pick up at some point once I get money. Speaking of money, let's sell these. I'm just going to sell this 12 Mugwort. I probably won't need it. Let's sell that. Going to sell 2 of these. Just going to sell this Slimmick because I don't need it. Yeah, that should do just fine.
Find something good in the forest and I'll give you a good price for it.
Now, can I find my notes? Just a moment. Okay, the reason I wanted my notes is because I've got a bit of merging to do, and I've got to make a choice. Do I merge my GNUI now or later? It's a good question. So let's just right, keep the Mel's elixirs ones. Do I need these betals? Am I going to be keeping a coup for later? No, I might as well use them on my Vordrek, or my what's it called as it is at the moment, my Red Opal. Let's get them pretty stones. I might as well do that one. I have a hard hit book. That's actually fairly nice. I'll use that as well.
Find something good.
Right, let's sell these HP back books because I'm just about to get some better ones.
Find something good.
So off to the lounge again. Let's go and do that other. This one for HP back plus books. Reputation is always nice.
You know, we finished the job we took, but
If necessary, I can just sell the book HP back
Sorry
books.
to keep you waiting. I did the job.
Huh? Really? Amazing, Kahoo! Now, can I hug you?
No, I'll pass. I'm so glad.
Here's your reward. Take it. Keep the change. Slither.
Yeah, they're still quite crazy, them slimy beast hunters. So 10 more. Let's use these betals. You can only use them on beasts of their own type. You can't use, say, a betal, an item that upraises coup strength on a Mao or Track or any others, just on a coup. Wisdom +2 is absolutely useless on that, but it's got them out my inventory. Probably would have been better to sell, honestly. Anyways, let's go and do some merging. I think I am going to use my, going to merge my
Hello. How are you doing?
slimy. So, a couple of things found. Yeah, the Fanged Naggin has some amazing abilities. Titius is quite awesome and also has anti-MP drain, so MP attacks would do literally nothing to it. It's both are fairly good. The MP recovering attack is much better than the anti-MP drain, which is fairly situational, but both are very good. So let's get my Gabnak. Again, not one I'm going to be using. Let's just call it Jaw. Anyways, Merge Beast. This one, Medinis, changing for, there it is. Oh, I was wondering where it was. Medina, with water power, so resists all special attacks. It's water anyway, so that's pretty much useless. But it's there if necessary. Could go for Titius, but no, I do still want the healing on it. So, Ninui. This allows two things. First, it allows me to put number 2 there. Well, 3 things if you count that one. It's got Medina, so it's got a better skill. But it's now got, what is that, 9 pips? Because of that, it can evolve further, which we're going to see very, very soon. Once it's got a few levels, it needs levels to evolve. But it can evolve further. Anything else here that I really want? I need to evolve Shaggy, and that's pretty much it. Crabs is basically Shaggy is replacing Crabs. Crabs is not being used. The reason for that is I'm not going to be using all beasts, and I'm not going to be showing all beasts in this playthrough. However, later on I'll be getting a beast that is an alternate version of what the type that Crabs is. So I will be using that instead, and I will show you what the emerges through that. So I want to keep things, show as much as I can with showing with what limited things I am showing, if that makes sense. So yeah, pretty much the beasts I'm using at the start here for probably the first half of this playthrough will be different to what I'll be using in the second half. There's only one similarity, but we'll get but that's one I can't really well, I could avoid, but I'm not going to because of what it is. Anyways, merging of the Raw or Shaggy. Basically what he's going to have is, I could give him Liberid and do pretty much get him up to his second evolvement immediately, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be getting him up gradually. I'm going to be doing that for all of my first team, just going them up: D attack, C attack, B attack, A attack, S attack, with each of their evolvement, each of them merging, because it's the best way I feel to build them up as a team. My main team much later won't be doing that. That'll be completely different. But for the moment, this is what's happening for this team. So there's our new beast, Shaggy 1. So
Thank you for coming.
I now have 6 of my actual beasts that I'm going to be using for the moment. I think I think I might need to go and do my beast amulet training to get it up one soon. But that's going to be after the wind and the fire forest, because I need a few more merges. So I'm going to choose which forest I'm going to next. Not sure, but I feel it's going to be the fire one next. Save the wind one for last. But I'll have the decision made by next time. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.